It's V from V, Love and Tarot. I hope you're doing well. Today's pick a card reading is what is coming to an end? What is closing out? What chapters are closing out for you? So this is so much fun. I got this little cauldron of eyeballs. Thanks to my daughter, she made like a cute little slimy eyeball cauldron. And then we put a cute little skeleton charm in there. So he's oozing in eyeball juice in this little cauldron. We got a cute thank you to my kiddo. She helps me with my props. And we got a little spider here. And then we have my little witchy grandma. She's looking at us. It doesn't fit in the screen, the frame, so, but she's looking at me. And then we have our little brain. Thanks to my daughter, she made this out of clay. All right, so we got skulls, we have brains. Let's do this. So we have 3 piles in front of you. Number 1, we have the Witchling Academy Tarot deck with this cute little pumpkin that my daughter created out of clay, out of molding clay. We have this cute little gourd here with the Abracadabra deck. And then we have this other cute little pumpkin. He's smiling, this little jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. Oh, it's a puppy pumpkin. With pile number 3, you have the Earthly Souls and Spirits Oracle.
And that's a ghost and a clown.
And that's a ghost and a clown. See, she had to set me right. So thank you so much for watching. What is coming to an end? Let's get into this. Oh my gosh, happy fall. And if you're coming from my V Love and Crystals, my Lightworker channel, freaking awesome. Thank you for checking me out over here. Hope you can subscribe. And if you don't know about my Lightworker channel, check it out. It's going to be down below. I post deck reviews and I also post Lightworker videos. If you've been subscribed to this channel because it used to be a reaction channel, I thank you for still watching this video, for still being here. Please do consider staying subscribed because it's still me. I'm just doing something that I'm more in alignment with. I did have a fun 2 years of doing reactions, so thank you for being part of that journey. And now here I am with tarot, and I hope that you can get some awesome value out of my videos every single day. And that's pretty much it. And I thank you. Pile number 1, you're first. We're going to get into what is ending. And if you're new to pick cards, this is how we do things. We kind of like connect with our intuition. We try to figure out which pile is drawing us in the most. Is it 1, 2, 3? With your intuition, always choose. And then with your eyes, that can be your second option. Feel free to choose more than one pile if you wish, if you feel like you have more time or have energy to listen, or if you just want to see what the other ones have to say. Please do. And also keep in mind that I do have a pick a card playlist with almost 500 videos that was on my other channel, but I'll have it linked down below as well so you can access them easily. And let's do this. Number 1, you're first. Thank you, Peanut. All right, so pile number 1, you have this cute little, is this a clown? A clown pumpkin. I love it. It's the freaking best. It's the best. All right, so we're going to put you right there. And then this is spider can accompany us on our message delivery. So, and then we're going to roll some dice. You know what? I will start. Well, first of all, I'm going to bring in some blessings. Love and light, prosperity. Thank you for being here. Love and light. Sending you prosperity vibes. And let's see what your angel numbers are. Your angel numbers. You have 24. So look up 24 or look up 42 or look up 2 or 4. Either way, you got half of 4 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4. So look up 2, 4. All right. Let me know what that means for you. You can share that in the comments. All right. So number 1, what is coming to an end for you? Pile number 1, please help me connect. Thank you so much. I send you love and light and blessings. Love and light and blessings. Love and bright light. Pile number 1, what message do you need to hear at this time? Think of yourself while I shuffle. Okay, what is ending here? You have the Emperor. Pile number 2, pile 1, the second card here is 6 of Wands. Clarifying the Emperor. What is coming to an end? Please help me clarify this Emperor. What is ending for you, pile number 1? What is ending for you, pile number 1? You have the 7 of Swords. What is ending for you, pile number 1? What is ending for you, pile number 1? You have the 2 of Swords, and you have at the bottom of the deck the 8 of Swords. Alright. And something in the bottom of the, yeah, this wanted to come out too. And I almost shuffled it in. Alright, so, wow, you have some fierce energy. We're starting with the Emperor. Then you got more fire to follow with the 6 of Wands. And then you have some sword action. A lot of, actually, wait, what? You got a lot of sword action, a lot of thinking. Wow. Wow. This is intense, I have to say. Alright, and then you have to end this with the King of Cups. So, pile number 1, I believe that whatever is ending has to do with something that was very dominant in your life. It could be a person. It can be, you know, another side of you that you're putting to rest. You, like, maybe this is part of you. You felt like you were in control. You felt very, like you had the leg up, or you had the one up, or you had the upper hands. Like you felt like things were going really well for the longest with this Emperor. For so long. And it felt right, but then it didn't. It felt good, but then it didn't. And slowly over time, you were making a breakaway, or different layers were, different layers were being pulled back, you know? Like, you started out really, really strong with this Emperor, and then over time, it started tapering away, you know? What I'm getting with this is, it was good times with this Emperor energy. Whether it was part of yourself that you were very, very happy with. Maybe your Emperor masculine side came out and you were very happy to be in unison with this energy, right? Very successful. You stepped into your provider role, your authority role, your get-ish done role, your masculine side, right? This felt really good at one point. But then over time, something started to change and taper away. And then right here, smack in the middle, it could have been like maybe half into your relationship or half into you know, being in this energy. You started finding some things out about yourself. The 7 of Swords here is like, okay, I learned about this. I'm aware of this, because we have swords, thinking, answers. Now, I'm taking what I learned about myself, or taking what I discovered, and I'm kind of like moving away. And it also, if you like look at this energy clearly, you see that she's moving in this direction and leaving this behind. So the other message could be, because this is general, you know, this is not a tailored personal reading, but I do them on Fiverr if you're interested, or on Instagram. Inbox me for more information. I do book readings through my Instagram. It's my verified account, and I do sell my decks on there. I have many of them, 18 of them, for dirt cheap. Anyway, so the second message for others of you, I feel that this is also kind of like the energy of being like, it's reversed for some of you. So for the first part of you, this was your energy, and now you're finding something out about yourself, and now you're being kind of sneaky about it, and you're moving away from this energy. And now you're like going into energy where it's very uncertain. You're like, what the freak? What am I doing? You're finding out more about yourself, and now things are even more foggier. You started out really good here, and then it changed. And then the second part of you is, and I feel that with my energy, with my heart, I feel that this is kind of like the energy that you were feeling before, or no, I'm sorry. So we have the present, the past, and now we're getting into the present energy. So you're basically, this is what I'm getting. I feel really, really heavily that this is how it's supposed to go. We were supposed to dive into two parts of your story. stories, if that's what is you're meant to, how you're meant to see it, or two people's different parts of the story, but somehow they coincide, or they coexist, or they come together. So I feel that you guys, you know, you had Two of Swords, very, very difficult choices you had to make. You found out parts of yourself that, you know, were non-existent at some point, like you didn't know it was there, but it was buried, or it took you a while to figure it out, or maybe you just didn't, it wasn't apparent to you, and then all of a sudden you wake up and you feel things for yourself. You feel you see things easier. Your eyes are wide open. You know, before you were blinded. You have the Two of Swords here, and then you see for what they really are. The moon is helping you see. I know that at nighttime I feel more in tune. Like all these messages come to me, and I feel so powerful. But then during the day, I'm like, nope, I can't make that happen. I can't do it. But I'm like, thank you, Moon, for helping me make those answers or make those decisions or help me connect. But I can't execute it once I wake up and live my everyday life. It's just so hard. I mean, I can if I wanted to. That's the thing. That's the difference. So you can succeed, but it's just that you need some force, some power, discipline. Excuse me. So then Eight of Swords is here to tell me that, you know, with this blinded, hard decision, you know, energy, this undecisive energy that you were in, it kept you feeling stuck. It kept you feeling like you couldn't move, or you couldn't decide, or you couldn't put a footstep in front of the other. So you were blinded twice. You know, you couldn't really see what was around you lurking, and it could have been because of someone who you felt passionate with, someone who had a lot of passion and love for you. King of Cups, a lot of love here. Full loving here, like someone just loving you attentively, and you wanted to be consumed by you, perhaps, right? Or maybe that's how you felt. You felt so passionate about something that you were blindsided. You know how you have like rose-colored glasses. You're in love and you don't see anything. You're in La La Land. You're in cloud 9, right? Love potion number 9, whatever. You don't see anything, but then something changes and you see. The moon is shining its light because of the sun. The moon is telling you, open your damn eyes. This is what it is. No more being in deception energy. No more being deceived. No more hidden truths. Nope, things are coming out. And you take your wisdom and you go. You leave this behind. You leave it, you leave it, you leave it. And it could also be that you're stepping more into love, finding another person that you really vibe with. You're taking your crap and you're going. You're going. You're leaving, and you're looking back to see if it's a definite decision that you should be making. You're making sure that you didn't leave anything behind, and making sure that you're not like making a poor mistake or a poor decision, but you know that this is what you need to do. And then you have the King of Cups, so you're coming towards this energy. You're removing yourself, taking the ropes off and stepping more into your passion, into your love, into freedom. The clam is open. It's no longer closed. Her eyes are no longer closed. Her eyes are open. And this might be the Queen of Cups energy too. Psychic, intuitive, very emotional and empathetic energy. And it could be for this Emperor energy. Maybe that's how you feel. Like you feel so passionate about this Emperor that you weren't able to see anything. But that's, nope. You kidding me? You're moving away. You're taking these swords, and now that you freed yourself, you're moving far away. And it can be spiritually speaking. It doesn't have to be like a physical thing, you know? And then you know your worth. Your cup is full again. Maybe it was empty. And then look, you step into your Emperor, and you have success. You have victory. So I feel that what was coming to an end is, it could be a relationship, or a way of how you used to view yourself or carry yourself or live, your lifestyle you used to live, the lifestyle of being blindsided or just seeing things with rose-colored glasses, with like a lot of rosy hair, a lot of pink hair. And now that you see, like the Queen of Cups, I'm feeling like Queen of Cups energy here. But I think also you're a king because you have mastered yourself. So not only are you the queen, you're the king. And then you have the Emperor, which is also king of the throne, Lion King. Then you got fire, more fire, Aries, right? Emperor is the Aries, and then you got more fire, which can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Stepping into the flame of control, flame of power, flame of love. So that's what I'm getting with that. Let's see what else wants to come through. So if you definitely leaving something behind. You can be leaving a lover. You can be leaving a part of yourself that you used to love, that you used to be connected with, that you used to see. Maybe you used to see yourself, but then you lost yourself. You lost your eyesight, your intuition, your goals, your priorities. And you just couldn't move. You were very, because you didn't know which direction to take, or you felt very comfortable where you were. But not for long. You're done feeling that way. This is all dry, foggy energy, and we step into color, into life. We start with gray, now we're into reds and yellows and oranges. And it's because you're taking something away. It can be your knowledge. See, look at that manifestation. Six of Wands, wow, Six of Wands, fire, control. More wands here. More yellows. And then you have birth, a brand new beginning. See? But you needed to step away from something in order to bring on this new life. It's like out with the old, in with the new. Take the cord, wow, take the cords. Oh my gosh. There's a reason why I said that word. Take the cord and your swords and cut the cord. Take the cords off of you, the umbilical cords, and cut them away with your swords. Oh my gosh. That message came through really, really clear. Just like this is all clear. This is all foggy. She can't even see. And this fog, the clouds, the moon, deception. Things weren't what they appeared to be, but you were in love perhaps and you couldn't see. All right, please help me. Oh my gosh, wait. Ooh. Oh, see? Thank you. Things were not what they appeared to be. You had a woolly, a blanket over your eyes, just like the rope here over her eyes in these two cards. Things were not what they appeared to be. And now that you're out of that, now you can see. You can see color. It's no longer gray or dark. And then you have hope. Hope is here to tell you that you're going to have a brand new start. That you will get out of this just fine. You will end this just fine. Maybe you guys will be even on the same page. If this is a love situation. If it's not a love situation, whatever it is that you're closing out. See, look, death. See? Birth, death. So something is changing in order to welcome this birth. That's the only way it works. You have to close it out a cycle to welcome in a new cycle. And the consciousness, the wheel is turning. But your consciousness is saying that you're opening your eyes. You're getting those answers. Now you see the light. Things were concealed, now you see. And now you have crossroads in front of you. Now you can make a choice with this Two of Swords energy, making a choice. Figuring out which road to take. This is my Autumn's Delight Oracle mixed in with my Eye Candy Oracle. Reunion, so you finding love again. You finding yourself again. You feeling in alignment again. And then the last one, feeling that void. Feeling that void. And it could also be empty. You're starting fresh with a new cone to fulfill. You got all these scoops. You empty first, and then you fill it up with these scoops. See how we're in sync. I love it. And then we have scars here. So this tells me that, you know, it will phase you. It won't be easy. When people are in love, they don't see, you know, and they open their eyes after it's too late, or after they go through some kind of transformation, after an awakening, after they've been hit with the truth or hit with realization. And then you have a staycation here. So this tells me that you're going to need time to rest, recollect yourself, rejuvenate, refurbish, repair yourself, and you'll be able to fill this void. You will no longer feel empty. You got this full cup filled to the brim. Oh my goodness, a lot of love here. And it's like you had a lot of love, a lot of flow, but you couldn't see it. It was right behind you. You could not see it. You were fulfilled. It was a filled fountain, but you could not feel it. You cannot see it. And then you have the King of Cups. Love for yourself, love for someone else, a new beginning with someone else perhaps, emptiness coming to an end. Full cup. So, wow, that's what I have for you. This is amazing. Let me know if this makes sense to you. You're going to have to make a hard decision. Which path will you take? But this path, see, there's a honking. That means I'm on the right track. Which right track or path or purpose will you follow? Will you go down? The right, the left, straight, backwards? What will you do? Will you make a circle? Will you make a U-turn? What will you do? Make the right decision. And how can you do that? By following your intuition. The moon. Consciousness. Follow your third eye, your crown chakra. Let those messages come to you. But only if you rest your mind. Only if you take time to quiet yourself. And you will be successful with whatever decision you make. Whatever change is happening, whatever ending, it will be a successful one. So you take care. Have a beautiful rest of your day. All my decks are linked below on Etsy. And I hope to see you in the next pile number 2. You're next. Greetings to you. I have pile number 2's message. Oh, thank you for watching. Let me know that you stopped by putting 2 in the comments. You have the gourd. This is, oh my gosh, I forget what she said. The ghost pumpkin. Alright. So if you're new, please subscribe. If you're coming from my V11 Crystals channel, thank you for checking me out. If you're coming from just searching for pick of cards and you found me, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being part of this family. I post every single day a pick a card reading. Sometimes I'll do like trending stuff that people are wanting, and other times I'll do whatever spirit is guiding me to do, wherever my intuition wants to take me. And if there aren't any suggestions, leave them in the comments. Alright, so pile number 2, you have the work. Okay, so what is ending for you, pile number 2? What is ending? And I'm going to give you your numbers before we get started. And so you can research your own numbers and see what these mean for you, friends. Okay, angel numbers for pile number 2. Thank you. New energy, new love, new light. You have... Alright, I don't know if we have tricky dice, but we got 2 and 4 in the first pile. So maybe this is part 2 of your message. Check out pile number 1. So you got 2, 4, check out 24, check out 42, check out 2, check out 4. 42, 24, check that out. Half of 4 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4. So maybe those are the messages or the numbers you need to hear. And these are not tricky dice. See, look, they're not tricky. But it's just so funny that it came out again. Alright, so I will keep this here just in case I forget to do that for the next pile. So pile number 2, please help me. What is coming to an end? Pile number 2, what is coming to an end for you? Thank you for watching. What is coming to an end for pile number 2? Think of yourself while I shuffle. Okay, pile number 2, you have the Pisces. Alright. Pisces energy coming through for you. Alright. Okay, you got secluded. I saw that I had a little peek from the bottom of the deck. I'm like, wait, I gotta pull that here. Alright, so what's coming to an end for you, pile number 2? What's coming to an end for you, pile number 2? Please help me clarify. Oh, you got a lot of water here. What's coming to an end? Pile number 2. Oh, there we go. Busted. Alright. Excuse me. So pile number 2, you basically have a mirrored image here. Everything here is reflecting each other. Everything is just mirrored. So you have work. That can be the overall energy. Maybe you need to put in work, or maybe your work is changing. Maybe you're bringing in some more money. Maybe there's a flow here where you feel satiated. You feel what's called satisfied, satiated. You feel fulfilled because of the work that you're stepping into is pouring in to your heart space, or the work that you're doing is stemming from your heart space. Your heart is pouring into your work. Yeah, it's happening. Autumn, growth, harvesting here. Your intuition is playing a role. We got all this water here. So something happening this fall for sure. And it has to do with change, growth. So a death of some sort, of a cycle, of a way of thinking, a lifestyle, a relationship, a religion, whatever. bad habits coming to an end and stepping into something more concrete, something more in alignment for you. And I feel that this energy is telling me that the secluded with the busted here, to me this means that you are, what's the word? These are the same thing, secluded. You're all on your own. You know, maybe you feel like you're trapped in a situation. Busted. Maybe you feel like you're trapped in a situation. Secluded, away from your friends, away from your people, away from the things that you used to do a lot, things that you used to love. And you're feeling very, like, scattered, you know, like just detached. But I feel like that's not going to happen for long. I think that you're starting to, I think this is what's happening here, to be honest. Let's take this little brain, put it right here. I feel that what's happening is that you felt stuck, you felt isolated because you were in a situation, a relationship, a religion, a lifestyle, whatever, a mindset, bad habits. But then you put in the work. You have your awakening, your epiphanies, synchronicities help you, your ancestors, your spiritual team, whatever, they help you. And then all of a sudden you step into your heart space and you make movements. You put in more work. You put in more work because you're tired of feeling this way. You're tired of feeling this energy of stagnation, of feeling stuck, confined. You're removing all this crap and you're stepping into your heart space. Finding passion in your work, from passion to profits, from passion to freedom, from profit to freedom. So it could also be, yeah, that you're putting in the work, you put in the work, you got yourself out of the situation, and now you're stepping into the flow, and then you have that, oh, look at that, romance up top, look at that, but underneath was, I'll take it out because it wants to be here. You're following your dreams, perhaps. But look at that. You have autumn, so some kind of harvest, some kind of growth. So now it's time to harvest your pumpkins, your apples, and get ready to hibernate for the winter. And isolate yourself again, but feeling happy about what you're isolating with. Whatever you're going to be hibernating with, isolating and secluding yourself with is going to be something that brings you joy, brings you love, brings you flow. And a lot of abundance, autumn, growth, abundance, following your dreams coming true, wish fulfillment, and you stepping into more love. Maybe love for yourself that you didn't know you had, or love with someone else. But you had to remove the chains. You had to take yourself from this secluded island and come back to society. Come back to yourself, align yourself again, align your chakras again, in order to find true love. Self-love, your life purpose, connecting the dots with these constellations. This is intense energy. So it's like an old you is ending, an old relationship, an old cycle is ending. You put in the work meticulously. You got this spider web, and it's very, very, you're very, very patient. Spiders don't just build a web and expect to eat the next day. Oh, we got a little spider right here. Look at that. Spiders don't just, set up the web and then come back 5 minutes to see if they have a meal. They set up the web, they wait, and however long it takes, I don't know. But they come back and they have food there waiting for them. But only if they're very meticulous with building their beautiful the spider's web, putting in the work to build something that can create a food catcher, and then all the hard work is paying off. Autumn, harvest, time to reap those rewards. Dreams being fulfilled. Your hunger being fulfilled, like your thirst being quenched. But you had to come from your high mountain, come from afar. And while you're walking to freedom and to changing your life, you were freeing yourself from these handcuffs. The further you got away, the further the handcuffs slowly dissolved from your wrists. You finally found the key to remove yourself. So, and I think, look, you have shadows here. So maybe by doing shadow work, you'll be able to see what you need to remove yourself from, what is changing. You'll be able to see things better. You'll see the shadows on the wall, like this lamp. You got a lot of stars here, constellations. Look at all this constellation stuff happening. friend. Look at that. And you could be a water sign, or you can just be bringing in this energy, or maybe you're, this has to do with someone who's a water sign, or someone you share a lot of passion with, romance with. But look, all these stars here, following, and then you have dreams. Stars, dreams, wish fulfillment here. Following your purpose, your calling, looking up at the sky, seeing the writings in the sky, following that, your true north. All right, so please help me. What is coming to an end? Lovely pile number 2. What is coming to an end? Pile number 2. Number 2, what is coming to an end for you? Pile number 2. You have obsession. This is, you know, when I first got the secluded with the handcuffs, I was thinking of the Dev energy. Like something holding you back from finding your true calling, your true north, finding love for yourself, finding what makes you happy and sparks joy and puts love into your cup. Following your dreams, your stars. But you couldn't follow your stars, something was holding you back. You were bottled up. You were like a bottled up bottle, a kettle about to explode. See the cork almost coming out? Or it looks like it's about to pop out. Wow, and then you relieving yourself from this energy. If somebody keeping you confined, maybe it was a mental state. Maybe you in your mind, maybe you yourself felt like you were stuck. Maybe it wasn't really the case. Maybe you felt bad. Maybe you felt like you couldn't make it on your own. Maybe you felt like you couldn't find better. Whatever the case is, you got obsession with the handcuffs and the secluded. So maybe something or someone was making you feel like you couldn't move or find better or do better or change your situation. You couldn't do it. Somebody was obsessed with you, or somebody was manipulating you or holding you down like a puppet on puppet strings, and you were unable to grow because you had handcuffs on you. Wow. What's coming to okay, so this obsession is ending. Sensuality. You're finding things that are more enticing to you, more tempting to you. And that could also be that maybe this person or this situation or this mindset is going to tempt you to come back. So watch out for that, you know, getting pulled back. The anchor is pulling you down again. So watch out for that. But also this can be you stepping into your sensual and sexual side. Got romance, all this water flow. Okay, pile number 2. This is my Eye Candy Oracle mixed in with my Autumn's Delights Oracle here. They're for sale. Buy any 2, save $10 with free USA shipping on Etsy. And they're much cheaper via PayPal invoices. I've been doing that for a year now. If you're interested, inbox me at my verified account, VLoveCrystals. You'll see that it's really me. Alright. What is coming to an end? Pile number 2. Pile number 2, what is coming to an end? You have a staycation. So if you've been feeling, oh wow, this is what I was saying. Secluded staycation. If you were feeling like you were stuck on an island or mountain by yourself, a mountain of problems by yourself, having a little vacation away from people, away from your normal, you know, self, things that you would normally do you couldn't do because you felt stuck. You were it was very quiet. But now things are going to get louder. You're going to feel more love, you're going to feel more life, you're going to feel more color in your eyes. The sun's going to be shining in your eyes, the light's going to be shining in your eyes again. Secluded island. I just said, if you were stuck on a mountain or stuck on an island, you found freedom. That's what's coming to an end. Your lack of freedom. You found freedom. What is coming to an end? Please help me clarify. Tranquility, see? And insight. And whatever problems you had, whatever you were stuck in, is dissolving. I just said, your handcuffs are dissolving. They're dissipating. They're removing themselves from you. The shackles are they're becoming invisible. No longer do you feel that you have shackles or handcuffs around your hands. You're free. See? Dissolve. And then you're becoming more psychic, more insightful, more intuitive. And I got the intuitive card. Where's that intuition card? It did come out. There we go. See? Coming back home. Before you went on your mountain and your island trip, you're coming back home. Very strong, intuitive, insightful. Perhaps with some romance. So what's coming to an end? Let's sum this up. You basically are you're finding yourself. You're coming out of a situation that was keeping you stuck. There was lack of growth, lack of love, perhaps, or maybe there was love, but you weren't very happy in it. Your intuition's getting stronger. You're seeing things that you didn't see before. You have shadows here, seeing the shadows, working through your shadows, seeing the light, healing out the shadows. Intuitive strength here. Intuition is playing a big role. You didn't have that before. If you did, it was in the dark, like the moon. It was very hidden, and now it's coming out. And now you know what steps you need to take, just like pile number 1. So check out pile number 1. That's probably why you got 2 and 4. It came out like crazy. I'm sorry, not like crazy, but it came out here and number 1. So check out number 1 to see if that's your message. I send you love and light and blessings. Any of all the decks that I used today will be linked below, and I thank you. Let me know that you stopped by putting 2s or little ghosty in the comments, and you have a beautiful rest of your season. Much love. All right, pile number 3, you chose the orange cute little baby puppy pumpkin. So let's see what your message is. Pile number 1 and 2 almost had the same message. We started out with angel numbers, and 2 and 4 came out in both piles. And these are not tricky dice, I promise you. So let's see what your messages are. Angel messages. I would encourage you to look it up, see what Google has for you, or whatever browser you use, search engine you use to find your angel number message. So you have 2 and 2, 22. A lot of 2s today. I don't know what's going on. Now that we have your 2s here, let's shuffle your magic out. So pile number 3, what is changing for you? What is ending? What's coming to an ending? Is it an abrupt ending or a slow, gradual ending? Pile number 3, what is coming to an end? Pile number 3, please help me. Thank you, thank you. What's coming to an end for you? Pile number 3. Pile number 3, what's coming to an end? Think of yourself while we get into your message. Pile number 3. Okay, pile number 3, we have divinity. If you're new here, I hope that you can subscribe. I'm posting every single day. And I have a pick a card playlist in case you're wanting more. And if you want something more personal, I do have Fiverr for personal readings. Okay, pile number 3. What is coming to an end? Pile number 3, please help me. What is coming to an end? You have divinity, you have family. What's coming to an end? Pile number 3, what's coming to an end? What's coming to an end? Pile 3. What's ending? What's ending? Pile 3. You have blessed and celestial. And the bottom of the deck is centered. Wow, I like that. That's how you're ending your this cycle here, this change. All right. So pile number 3, I feel, and you're coming with confidence as well. You have 3 C's: celestial, centered, and confidence. So this change is going to bring you stability. It's going to bring you security within yourself, courage, confidence. Okay. So sending you love and light. Thank you for being here. Love and light, bright light. So this divinity card here is telling me that this is a spiritual change that you're going through, because you also have celestial, so it's very energetic. The universe is sending you a blessing of some sort. It's like trying to give you something that you've worked hard for, or something that is owed to you. Maybe the good karma coming right back to you. You've waited long enough. Blessing, yes, some kind of good luck blessing, courtesy of the universe. And I think that it has to do with the dynamic of your family, dynamic of what you have built for yourself. That is changing. So if you are lacking a sense of family, a sense of belonging, a sense of wholeness, that is coming to an abrupt ending, because That's not what the universe wants for you. That's not what spirit wants for you. That's not what your ancestors want for you. That's not what your intuition, the divinity, the divine feminine or divine masculine within you doesn't want that for you. You're meant to be with people. You're meant to thrive and survive with people around you. You're not meant to do things alone. She has the moon and her broomstick. She has the moon here. The moon's here with the trees. You got the cats and the female, and then you got the cat and the female, and the moon, and the moon. So you're not meant to go through this cycle by yourself. The universe has something better in store for you. So if you've been feeling lonely, if you've been feeling like you're doing things all by yourself, if you've been trying to move mountains all by yourself, if you've been trying to make a decision all by yourself, if you've been trying to leave something all by yourself, you are accounted for. You're divinely accounted for. Spirit has your back. The universe has your back. And you're going to feel grounded and centered because of this change. You're going to feel whole. Like this big full moon right here. This big full moon. Let's see what your message is. I'm going to use my, actually, no, you know what? I was going to use my Eye Candy Oracle mixed in with the Autumn's Delight. They're for sale if you're interested in my decks. They're on Etsy. But I decided I'm going to use my Witch Becomes Her Oracle because I feel this is very witchy, but I also feel there's a lot of energy here. Wow. See, something's coming to an end. Necromancy, death, flexibility, experimentation, diversity. So you, like I said, something is happening. The universe is trying to get you in alignment, and you're going to feel you have divinity, you have diversity. You're going to feel more in alignment with your true calling, your true north, yourself, your purpose, what you're meant to do here, what you're meant to create here. So you got necromancy, which a death is happening, something is closing out, you're elevating, you're rising because of this change. You're blessed, you're watched, you're protected. So if you're worried about not coming out of this change strong or creative or happy, don't fear that. Don't fear that. No. Stay elevated. Stay in a high vibration. Stay positive. Stay faithful. Have faith. Hopeful. Please help me describe pile number 3's change. What is happening for pile number 3's change? Please help me. Hereditary witch, inheritance, bloodline, tradition. Like I said, family. Oh my gosh. See? Family. So family is coming out again to say that you're not alone on this. You have support, whether it's physical support, financial support, spiritual support, family support, friendly support, love support, intuition support, psychic support. You're not doing this alone. And then you have hedge witch, herbalism, meditation, and astral travel. So something is happening within your subconscious. Like I said, we started with divinity. So it's like some kind of spiritual change here. Then you have elevation. So some kind of elevation, illumination, evolution here. And that is changing for you. So number one, it could be that you're stepping more into your power. You're stepping more into your subconscious, your third eye, your psyche, your intuition. You're stepping more into your magic. You know what you're made of. You know your worth. You know what you're supposed to be doing. You know what power you have, what you possess, what power you possess. See, look. As I say power, this right here. Sea witch. Now there's sea. Now the sea is turning. The storm is a-brewing. Now you're causing a chemical reaction. Natural forces, connection, and power. Stepping into your power, stepping into your light. And I feel like your neurons are popping in your brain. They're happening. They're connecting. And we did get connection. Communication, there's some kind of connection here. Oh, look, there it is, connection. Something is connecting in your brain where you're finding answers. You're finding a reason to live, a reason to move on with your life, a mission, a purpose. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have Axis, Mundi, Witch, and it's heaven, earth, and journey. So you are going somewhere. You're going places. And that is what's changing. Before you were going nowhere. Before you were stuck on a rat race, rinse, repeat cycle. You got heaven, earth, journey, elevation, flexibility. So you have flexed your muscles, your intuitive muscles, your psychic muscles. And now you're stepping more into your abilities. experimentation. You have tried different things. Maybe you have tried connecting to spirit. Maybe you have tried connecting to your ancestors. Maybe you have tried connecting to tarot, crystals, numbers, synchronicities. Maybe you know, do mediumship. You know, maybe you work with other spiritualists. Maybe you belong to a tribe, a family of other like-minded people. And now you're stepping more into your true full role as a diviner. You have divinity here, as a diviner, as a psychic, as a spiritualist, as someone who's meant to do things with her life or his life. Before you couldn't do that. Now you're stepping more into your light. So that is what's changing for you. And if you don't feel this change, you will soon. You will soon. It could be that you're at the very beginning stages, very baby stages. You have to learn how to use your feet, but you don't just grow. You don't come out of the womb walking. You come out of the womb living, learning, and then eventually 9 months to a year later, you start figuring out, oh my gosh, I got these little things right here. What do I do? Oh, I want to climb. I want to move. I want to walk. I want to go places. I'm tired of being in this carriage, in this stroller, in this swaddle, this wrap, this Moby wrap, this whatever, this high chair, this swing. I want to freaking do things on my own. And that's what I feel that's happening with you. So take care. You have a lovely day. I hope that this finds you well. Just know that you're very magical, and whatever endeavors you get yourself into, whatever projects, whatever family, tribes you connect with, it's just going to help you find more of your power, find more of your light. So I would suggest finding those who you feel really, really, who you really attract to, like whoever is in the highest vibration, just like you, gravitate towards that. If they are not in the same vibration or the same frequency, you can try to help them, but you can't let that distract you from your work, your big task at hand, which is evolving and growing as a spiritual person, as a diviner. You're meant to do beautiful things with your work, with your love, with your light. Hey friends, I just wanted to let you know that I do have a tip jar if you would like to support this channel and keep the energy going. The energy exchange goes a long way. It helps me stay motivated with pick cards and other fun videos here on the channel. So there are different ways to do that. I have the join memberships right next to my subscribe button. If you click on that, you'll see all the different tiers that I offer. It's also reflective on Patreon, so whatever you decide to choose, it would mean so much to me, and your name gets put at the beginning of my videos to say thank you for your support